gentlemen, please welcome our next fighter, Campee Phayom.
We're flying free, music's magic, you and me. DJ train bass gonna lift you high, feel vibrations touch the sky. Eyes closed tight, we're flying free, music's magic, you and me.
And please welcome his opponent, Labidi Idriss.
Space plus love, we're everywhere. Soldier tones and neon glow, heartbeat fast, we lose control. Hands up high, we touch the skies. In this trance, our spirits rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 4-round affair in the super lightweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner with a professional record of 25 wins, 15 losses, and 2 draws. Hailing from Thailand, this is Campee Phayom. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner with a professional record of 1 win, no losses, and no draws. Hailing from Marseille, France, this is Labidi Idriss. Judges ringside, War Root Dunkao, Chris Sanyadet, Carlos Costa. Referee in charge of the action, Tanin Bumpiao.
Here, folks, we are into the 6th fight where we have France taking on Thailand. Idriss Labidi from France in the black shorts, the sparkling black shorts, and takes it on Thailand's Campee Phayom from Thailand, also in the black shorts. To tell these gentlemen apart, Idriss is in the red gloves and Campee in the blue gloves. Idriss with a nice jab downstairs, left hook by Campee downstairs. And we know with Campee Phayom, he's a great body puncher. He likes to set these shots up. Idriss with a nice jab down the middle. Big jab downstairs, followed up by a left hook upstairs. And it's been an absolute cracker of a show so far. Every fight has had a knockdown or a knockout. Big left hook upstairs landed by Idriss. And Campee returns with one of his own as well. Right hand to left hook upstairs by Idriss. Both fighters again holding central ring. Big right hand upstairs, pushes down on his opponent. The referee quick in there. Great refereeing to quickly be on the ball there. No pushing of the head down. Jab upstairs. Double jab with the right hand landed by Idriss. And again, Campee in a situation of pushing down on the head. Idriss has got to keep his head up as well. Both fighters on the center ring. Very fast start for both of these fighters. Left hook gets through for Idriss. And Idriss very determined to try and put Campee away, it looks like, in the first round. Every shot he is throwing, he's not even setting up. He's just throwing huge shots. I'd like to see Idriss just get behind a jab as well. And there we see a jab with the right hand. When Idriss gets his jab going, he does very well. But Idriss, this is his 2nd professional boxing fight against a very experienced Campee Phayom, who has had 42 professional boxing fights. So he's up against an absolute veteran of the sport, so to speak, so far. Holding that jab out, big left hook upstairs. Campee takes that left hook well. Less than a minute to go over round number 1, scheduled for 4. Idriss just sending huge shots. Campee does not seem fazed by some of these shots so far. But you've got to be curious, how many more of these shots can he take? But how long can Idriss keep up this pressure? Left hook to the body, shoveling left hook to the body by Idriss. Starting to calm down now. The storm is starting to get a little bit more calm. Big right hand upstairs by both fighters. Idriss landing the cleaner haymakers of the two. And Campee just doesn't seem to have a response anymore from Idriss's pressure. The round started with both fighters exchanging huge shots, but now Idriss, to me, is starting to tee off on Campee a lot more. Doubling the jab right now by Idriss. Campee goes downstairs with a jab. Big right hand upstairs by Campee. Idriss returns with a rear uppercut of his own. And that is the bell. What an absolute exciting first round. Here we see some action replays. Jumping left hook there by Idriss. And there was that cracking left hook to the body by Campee as well. It's a very, very interesting round by both of these fighters. It started off the first 30 seconds where both fighters were just exchanging huge, powerful shots in the center of the ring. And as the fight progressed, Idriss started to just take over with more combinations, harder shots landed, and I don't think Campee expected Idriss to keep up a pace like that. Here we are for the second round. Idriss from France in the black shorts takes on Campee from Thailand, also in the black shorts. Idriss with the red gloves, Campee with the blue gloves. Both fighters exchanging jabs. Idriss going to the body with those jabs now. Double jab with the right hand downstairs. Campee returns with a left hook. And Campee just got to get that left hook going to the body. I think Campee needs to put his head on the chest of Idriss. Don't try and outbox Idriss. Just start going to town with the body shots as much as you possibly can. Left hook with the right hand sends Campee backwards. And you can see Campee once again pushing down on the head of Idriss. The referee eventually is going to have to do something about Campee just pulling down on the head of Idriss. Jab downstairs once again by Campee. Pull counter attempted by Campee, but a great rear uppercut. Idriss, every shot he is firing, not wasting any energy with any extra shots, just good punch selection and placement so far by Idriss Labidi. Jab down the middle once again, turns into a left hook upstairs. But this is what Idriss has got to remember. He's hit Campee with his hardest shots. He's hit him with everything he's got. But Campee is still standing. I'd like to see Idriss start setting these shots up with jabs now. Doubling the jab. Big right hand gets through once again. Campee trying to hold on. Idriss this time pushes him back, changes the angle, goes to the body, goes to the head. Uppercuts being sent upstairs and downstairs. Campee trying to hold on for dear life. But Idriss just sending shot after shot. And the referee's got to sometimes look at this. Is Campee doing anything to defend himself from these huge shots being landed? Doubling the jab with the right hand. And this is what I'd like to see more of Idriss. If he wants to end this fight, I think he's got to get that jab going. But Campee is not throwing anything devastating back. He's not giving Idriss anything to worry about at this stage. And here we can see Idriss with the Floyd Mayweather special, tapping the gloves and just cracking with the right. And a left hook glances through and the crowd go wild for Campee, but that left hook did not hurt Idriss at all. Idriss was just off balance. And here we see some great shots getting through for Idriss once again. 35 seconds of round number 2. Idriss with the double jab to right hand. Campee almost just not blocking any of these shots anymore. Not really fazed by the power of Idriss, it seems like. And he rugby tackles him to the canvas. A great takedown by Campee, but he is in the wrong spot for doing this. And this is something we've seen Campee get warned for in his previous fights. He does a lot of holding. He pulls down on the head of his opponent. And the referee's got to do something. Big right uppercuts getting through. Bobbing and weaving by Idriss. What a round. I'd like to see the referee really take control here of Campee, because Campee is known for doing this, pulling down on his opponent's head, really taking his opponent to the canvas with clinches. But to me, I just put on a great display of boxing, an absolute clinic of powerful shots. I mean, if I'm in the corner of Campee. You've got to be telling him, you've got to show me something, because right now, Idriss, every shot he lands is powerful. It's devastating. Campee doesn't have an answer. You've got to tell him this is the third round to do something spectacular. And here we are in round number 3. And it's been an absolute cracker of a fight so far. So Idriss Labidi from France with the red gloves takes on Campee Phayom from Thailand with the blue gloves. Jab for jab action so far. Jab with the right hand. Anything Campee Phayom lands, his corner are going absolutely wild. And they're doing that to sway the judges. They're trying to get the judges on their side. But to me, Idriss is too clean. He's too swift. And everything he's landing is just absolute dynamite. You've got to give credit to Campee there. His chin is definitely being tested. And he has yet to be phased or wobbled. But Idriss, to me, is just delivering devastating shots time and time again. I know it gets to that point in boxing where Campee has not gone down. Campee is still firing back, but at what cost? Idriss, to me, is firing just so many devastating haymakers that are just absolutely getting through. And Campee's corner, to me, have got to have a clear talk with him and just say, you're taking too many shots in these rounds. Idriss with a double jab once again to right hand. Idriss just making sure he's out of range. You can see Campee's loading up right now. Big left hand to the right hand. Pushes him back with the right hand once again. Campee just walks towards his opponent. Swing and a miss there by Idriss. Jab down the middle. Stiff jab, in fact. Right hand downstairs as well. These jabs are getting through for Idriss. Swing and a miss again by Campee. So everything Idriss is doing, to me, he's doing it well. The only thing he's not doing enough of, to me, is using that jab to set up some of these haymakers. He's going for these spectacular uppercuts, but I'd like to see him set up with a jab as well. Campee, to me, has got to go to the body. He's got to push back on Idriss. He's got to put his head on the chest of Idriss and just start digging to the body as much as he can. Because right now, to me, pride is taking over Campee. He's taking so much damage in this fight. He's taking too many shots. And he's now walking back. Finally, Campee goes to the canvas. And you've got to wonder what is going through Campee's mind. What is the corner of Campee thinking? Do they believe he's got a chance to beat Idriss Labidi? Idriss has teed up on him for the third round. This fight is only 4 rounds. You're not going to outscore him. Idriss now coming alive, just landing everything, but everything back to the canvas he goes. To me, the referee should be calling this fight off. I don't see what Campee can possibly do now to win this fight. It's better he comes back and fights another fight. Great call by the referee. I do not think Campee needs to continue in this fight. Idriss, to me, put on an absolute clinic of power shot after power shot. Everything he was throwing was absolute pinpoint accuracy with absolute devastating power. The double jab to the right hand, the head being knocked back. And there is no disrespect here to Campee Phayom. To me, he needed his corner to pull him out of that fight. His corner should have just said, you've had enough, come back and fight another time. Let's go to Teddy.
Stopped 2 minutes, 48 seconds in the third round. Your winner by TKO, Labidi Lagita Idriss! A little bit of English. Would you like to, before we talk English, would you like to say something in French?
Thanks my family, thank Riyad, Omar, my team. Thank you.
You looked really, really good. You were very, very technical with your shots, footwork, amazing. Second pro fight, second win. Yes. Congratulations. How, does it feel good, yeah?
Yeah, thank you, thank you. I work, and this result.
There you go. That is the result. Ladies and gentlemen, Labidi Idriss.
Bye.